Hello and welcome to today's Monday Update. Thanks to all of you who took part in our Volunteer U event yesterday that happened at both campuses. If you were here yesterday, you received one of those Volunteer U catalogs. It's a catalog describing all the different ways that you can serve at St. Luke. In that catalog, you'll notice that the different serving opportunities are color-coded. They're color-coded based on the level of commitment and training that's required. Some of the opportunities require minimal time, only just a little bit of training. Other opportunities to serve are a bit more involved. Well, let me invite you to take a look at that catalog, to pray on it, pray over it, the different ways you might serve, and then head on over to St. Luke's website to sign up to serve. If you weren't there yesterday, but you'd like to see that volunteer catalog, by all means, we have those available for you at both of the campuses. Now, yesterday in our sermon, we were thinking about the number 2. We're continuing to count down to our fall sermon series, and we heard about the number 2. We thought about it as being the marriage of Christ and his bride, the church. You may not often think in those terms. However, thinking about the relationship between Jesus and his people as being like a marriage, well, it's biblical. It's also very well established in the history of the church. For generations, Christians have thought about the church as being the bride of Christ. For example, in the 1500s, Martin Luther talked like this. He described faith in Jesus as being like a marriage. He says, Christ, that rich and pious husband, takes as a wife a needy, impious harlot, redeeming her from all her evils, supplying her with all his good things. It is impossible now that her sin should destroy her, since they have been laid upon Christ and swallowed up in him, since she has in her husband Christ a righteousness which she may claim as her own, and which she can set up with confidence against all her sins, against death and hell. Wow, what a beautiful image that is, that all that is ours is given to Jesus, and all that is his becomes ours through faith. Well, finally, as August wraps up, we are beginning to look ahead to September. We have plenty going on in the month of September. On Tuesday, September 7th at 7 p.m., we'll have some friends from Wellspring Lutheran Services with us to help congregation members process recent events and offer some tools and resources for talking as a family. Next week also on Wednesday, September 8th, discipleship training begins for 3rd through 8th grade students. Finally, September 12th, that's going to be a big day in the life of our congregation as we kick off our fall sermon series. We kick off our year-long theme, and also we'll have the premiere of the musical, What Kind of King? That's a musical that is based on the Gospels and the life of Jesus. Well, thanks for watching this Monday update. God's blessings to you as you begin this week knowing the peace and the power of the cross.